I used to think that was somewhat counted. Lizards all.
Then there was this screaming motorbike. They were always going around with screaming motorbikes in those days, with dispatch riders. Anne showed a young rider into the garden. She didn't say anything, handed Freddie a sealed envelope.
All right, dismiss. Dismiss. I have a car. Von who?
One left. His section is a Polish Jewish shop.
If you were desperate, for your wife to have kids on you, would you get someone to help?
Who's Von Rapp?
Some 50 fucking secretary in the Paris embassy. And who the fuck knows what cares? All I know is that the cunt's fucked up my entire night. I haven't had duck in months. I'm so looking forward to just talking to you.
Leave Liz here.
I'll leave this here. Women! I've got to go and burn down some synagogues and arrest a few Jews. I could be up all night.
I thought they finished with all that. I thought they finished with the bloody Jews.
Some Jew shot somebody in the Paris embassy.
You stay the night, Liz. All right? You'll be all right, won't you?
You're not really going to burn down synagogues or anything.
Save some of it up for me, Anne. It won't be the same heated up, but still. No. The first thing to be done will be to arrange a thorough briefing. To organise one of those spontaneous uprisings to demonstrate the righteous indignation of the German people.
Thank you. However,
Sit down, Professor. I've just been going through some of your papers. Joined us in 1933.
Early 1933, Liv Leader.
And been an excellent comrade, Albert, since your early days, as an officer and university man. Listen here. I believe you can work well together. All the ingredients are here for an excellent working relationship. What do you think?
If the leadership believe we can.
You've never written specifically on Jewish question, Albert?
My field, as you'll see, is German literature.
I mean, from a question of a racial point of view, your paper and reports of some of your lectures. This paper on reactionary, centered emphasis of Jewish influence in our Western literature. Very good, true, deep comment. First class.
I should warn you, O Leader, I have had very little personal contact with Jews.
There's a note here referring to some kind of friendship with the Gluckstein, Maurice Gluckstein.
Mainly a professional relationship. As a doctor.
That's right. He was a doctor. I have it down here. But your paper on corrupting Jewish influence on our Western literature?
I do not wish to get lost in speculation about such things as Jewish humanist writers' word orders. or Heine's poetry reflecting the structure of the Jewish palate. Whether this is objectively true or not seems to me trivial beside the consideration of the direction Judeo-humanistic philosophy has pushed Western literature. There is a Talmudic quotation, much used by Jewish writers. If I am not for myself, then who is for me? In certain aspects, of course, this is a valid questionable statement. It is, however, in complete contradiction with that basic philosophical statement, which is the foundation of the Third Reich, the common interest for self. In the course of these lectures, we will examine the highly individually centered philosophy of Judaism, the concept that God himself can be appealed to directly without the need for priests or other intermediaries. We will look into the basic individualistic philosophy, the evolution toward that philosophy, or degeneration, whichever we find to be the case at the end of these lectures. In the total preoccupation with self-fulfillment that is so prevalent in much contemporary literature, influenced as it has been by Jewish writers, Proust, Kafka, Freud. It will be my thesis that while this was a valid exploration of the human soul at the time, it pushed Western literature in a direction which completely ignored man as a social animal, man as an organism, which in fact has no objective reality and no meaning unless seen in relationship to his culture, the economic and political structures of the society he lives in, and so on. That is not to say that such writers have completely ignored such questions, but that they have only done so from the point of view of individual fulfillment, rather than the fulfillment of culture or a nation as a whole. The question I will be asking is, can this be the only role of literature, the self-fulfillment of the individual? Can we not move in a new direction, reflecting that in which our political philosophy has moved? The common interest before self. In the morning of the night of broken glass, I didn't have to go to the university. I went into the garden to dig up the last potatoes. The air was crisp and all the scents of autumn were still fresh in me, giving me the feeling that I was in a different country. This Jew operation tonight, it weighed on me, much like the food I couldn't digest. I enjoyed the duck, but still, I am very happy. I am. She loves me, and I love her. I've got a first-class job, a home. People recognize me for the brilliant man I am. Maurice came into the garden, humming Mendelssohn's violin concerto. It's a very Jewish interpretation, Maurice. Yes, of course. It's a Jewish concerto. That's true. Listen, Maurice, this Jew operation tonight. Listen. Yes, of course, it's not a good thing. But for tonight, and the next week, breaking into Jewish houses and synagogues, I'm sure breaking in quite a number of Jews' teeth and balls. You know what some of the roughnecks in the party are like. Excesses are bound to happen. I'm not kidding myself, am I, Maurice? This is a regime in its childhood.